New phase in the cleanup operation, and the key word is decontamination. Remember when the fire devastated the Notre-Dame Cathedral, this landmark in the heart of the French capital, just behind me? Well, it released hundreds of tons of lead particles, and with the winds, these particles spread all around the cathedral, up to 1 kilometre. Well, today it's a new phase in the cleanup operation, and we'll be seeing workers wearing suits, protective suits, of course, spraying a detergent. Let me talk you through this process. They'll be spraying a green-blue gel on the floor, on the square outside Notre-Dame Cathedral and in the streets nearby. And then these agents will let this gel dry, and then they will scrape it off, or more so, they will be using high-pressured hoses to take off this gel. Why is this gel so important? Because it attracts and traps lead particles that are on the ground. So this gel will play a key role in the decontamination process. This gel will be applied today carefully by the workers, and then there will be a 3-day wait before it's taken off over a period of 5 days. You can see around me the whole area is cordoned off. In previous days, right after the fire that ravaged Notre-Dame, well, the area, the square, was slightly cordoned off, but tourists could still get a glance of Notre-Dame. They could still walk around it, of course not enter this landmark, but this time the whole area is cordoned off. And so you can only see Notre-Dame Cathedral from a distance. So not the best day for tourists here in Paris to come and take a look.
So, Clovis, a major operation getting underway, but the government's been accused of downplaying the risk of lead contamination for locals and tourists.
Indeed, the authorities here in France, criticised by some environmental groups, and urged to take tougher measures, tougher safety measures. Why? Simply because these lead particles, following the fire that ravaged Notre-Dame, well, are considered to be damaging, posing a serious health risk to residents and tourists alike, and of course also the workers trying to take part in the cleanup operations here in Notre-Dame. Experts recorded worrying levels of lead posing this serious health risks, notably in 2 schools surrounding the area, and that's why it's important to undertake this decontamination process. Of course, this caused delays in the cleanup and the rebuilding of Notre-Dame Cathedral. Remember, President Emmanuel Macron said shortly after this tragedy that he wanted the cathedral to be rebuilt entirely within 5 years and to be just as beautiful as it used to be. Well, first there needs to be this cleanup process and this decontamination process with the lead particles that were projected throughout the area and, of course, just outside Notre-Dame following the fire.